Hello students, today we are going to start basic mathematics which would be foundation for JEE preparation. So let's begin this chapter. First topic is we will see inequalities. We have already seen how to solve equation. Suppose I take example. We have suppose 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. This is an equation. So to solve this equation, we will take minus 3 to right hand side. So we will have 2x is equal to 3. So x is equal to dividing by 2. Both side we will get 3 by 2. Solution of this equation is 3 by 2. Now suppose we have in equation 2x minus 3 greater than 0. How to solve this equation? There are some of the rules that must be followed while solving inequations. What are they? See, whenever we have to change the sign of any terms, then sign of that terms changes. If you want to take minus 3 on right hand side, then it will become plus 3. And if you want to take 2x on right hand side, it will become minus 2x. Sign of inequality in this case remains unchanged. Whenever we want to change the side of any terms, its sign changes, but sign of inequality remains unchanged. So taking minus 3 on right hand side, it is 2x greater than 3. Now second rule is whenever we want to divide the equation by any positive number, we can do so, but sign of inequality remains unchanged. But when we want to divide the given equation by a negative number, it can be minus 1 or minus 3 or any negative number, then sign of inequality in this case will change. Greater than sign will change into less than sign, and less than sign will change into greater than sign. So here, dividing both sides by 2, we will get x greater than 3 by 2. Sign of inequality remains unchanged. Now if we had minus 2x greater than 3 and we want to find x, for this we have to divide both sides by minus 2, and minus 2 is negative number. So on dividing both sides by minus 2, the sign of inequality will reverse. We will have x less than 3 by minus 2. Okay. So we should remember here that if both the sides of equations are multiplied or divided by a positive number, then sign of inequality does not change. And if both sides of an equation are multiplied or divided by a negative number, then sign of inequality changes. Now let's move on to solving this equation, which we had 2x minus 3 greater than 0. So solution of this inequation is x greater than 3 by 2. What it means? It means that we have solution of this equation all those numbers which are greater than 3 by 2. Let's understand this on number line. So this is number line. We have to mark 3 by 2 on this number line. Suppose 3 by 2 is here and x is greater than 3 by 2. So we should have all those numbers as value of x which are greater than 3 by 2. Here we should note that 3 by 2 is not included in value of x. To show this, we take empty circle on 3 by 2, and to show the numbers greater than 3 by 2 which are solution of x, we draw a thick line which approaches to infinity. Here we have infinity and here we have minus infinity. So in this way we can show the solution on number line. Now let's see how this solution is represented by bracket. Here we write x belongs to, see, 3 by 2 is not included in value of x. To show this, what we'll do, we draw a round bracket. Here we write 3 by 2. Writing 3 by 2 after bracket is means that 3 by 2 is not included in value of x. Here round bracket indicates that 3 by 2 is not included in value of x. Okay, comma, infinity, we take a round bracket after infinity because value of x can never be equal to infinity. In fact, x will approach to infinity. Okay, it shows that 3 by 2 is not included in value of x and infinity is also not included in value of x, and all the numbers between 3 by 2 and infinity are the values of x. Okay, now let's see another question. Suppose we have here minus 3x plus 5 greater than minus 2, greater than or equal to minus 2. We have to solve this equation. We have to find the values of x. So for this we have to eliminate first plus 5. This plus 5 will go to other side, will become minus 5. So we will have 3x greater than or equal to minus 2 minus 5. So minus 3x greater than or equal to, this becomes minus 7. Now we have to divide this inequation by minus 3, and minus 3 negative number, so we have to reverse the sign of inequality here. So x is less than or equal to minus 7 by minus 3. Here minus sign gets cancelled out, so we have x less than or equal to 7 by 3. So in values of x, 7 by 3 is included, and all those numbers are included which are less than 7 by 3. Let's see this on number line. This is number line. Let's mark 7 by 3. Suppose 7 by 3 is here, and we have to show that 7 by 3 is included in value of x. For this, what we'll do, at 7 by 3 we draw filled circle. This is filled circle which indicates that 7 by 3 is included in value of x, and we have to take all those numbers also which are less than 7 by 3. All the numbers less than 7 by 3 are on left side of 7 by 3. We will draw a line which will start from 7 by 3 and will approach to minus infinity. This is how we will draw the solutions on number line. Now let's write this solution in form of bracket. X belongs to, here we have minus infinity, round bracket minus infinity, to 7 by 3. Now 7 by 3 is included in value of x. To show this, after writing 7 by 3 we take square bracket, and this square bracket indicates that 7 by 3 is now included in value of x, and also all the numbers are solution of x which are from minus infinity to 7 by 3. Now let's see next type of question. Question is 1 by x less than 2. How to solve this inequation? One may think that taking reciprocal would give the solution of x, but this is not correct method. Taking reciprocal on both the side may sometimes give you wrong result. Let's try to understand the reason behind it. Suppose I take a solution. X is equal to 3 is one of the solution of this inequation. The reason is 1 by 3 is less than 2. Okay. Now for x is equal to 1 by 3, we will have 1 by 3 less than 2. Now if we take reciprocal, what happens? Reciprocal of 1 by 3 is 3 and reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2. We find that 3 is greater than 1 by 2. Here sign of inequality got reversed. Earlier it was less than symbol and now it becomes greater than symbol. Now suppose I take solution as x is equal to minus 3. For x is equal to minus 3, we have 1 upon minus 3 less than 2, which is true. Okay, now taking reciprocal on both sides, we will have minus 3 here and reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2. So we find that minus 3 less than 1 by 2. Here sign of inequality did not change. So it means that for some solutions sign of inequality remains unchanged and for some solutions sign of inequality changes. Okay, so taking reciprocal is not correct method. So instead of taking reciprocal on both sides, the correct method would be taking 2 on left hand side. We can change the side of any term. We can take 1 by x on right hand side or we can take 2 on left hand side. So let's take 2 on left hand side. We will have 1 by x minus 2 less than 0. Further, on solving we have 1 minus 2x less than 0. So we find here that less than 0 means the term should be here negative. So we require such x for which this expression should become negative according to demand of question. So let's find such x. For this we will put numerator to 0. Here we have 1 minus 2x equal to 0 and denominator to 0, x is equal to 0. So we will get here x is equal to 1 by 2 and here we have x is equal to 0. See here 1 by 2 and 0 is not solution of this equation. Instead it would become boundary of the solution, right? So let's plot this number on number line. We have 0 less than 1 by 2. So first we will have 0, then we will have 1 by 2. So this entire number line gets divided into 3 intervals. First interval is number greater than 1 by 2. Second interval is number from 0 to 1 by 2 and third interval is number less than 0. So let's take, these are the values of x. Let's see the sign scheme of this 1 minus 2x by x. For this we will take a value greater than 1 by 2. For checking the sign for this x, we will take one value of x in this interval. Suppose I take x is equal to 1. On putting the value of x in this 1 minus 2x by x, we will get 1 minus 2 into 1 by 1, which will get minus 1 by 1, and minus 1 by 1 is negative number. So for this x, so we will have negative term for this interval. Now let's check the sign of the term for any x from interval 0 to 1 by 2. We can take 0.1 from this interval because 0.1 is less than 0.5. For 0.1 we will have 1 minus 2 into 0.1 by 0.1 and the 0.1 is positive. So denominator is positive and numerator is going to be positive. So we have positive by positive term, and positive by positive would give us positive. So for any x between 0 and 1 by 2, we have term of positive sign. Now let's find the sign of term for interval minus infinity to 0. We can take any number. Suppose I take minus 1. For minus 1, we have 1 minus 2 into minus 1 upon minus 1. So in numerator we have positive number, and in denominator it is negative number. So positive number by negative number would make negative number. So we will have here negative sign. And this is the sign scheme of 1 minus 2x by x. But demand of question is this expression should be less than 0. That means this expression must be negative. So for negative, we must take x either greater than 1 by 2 or less than 0, right? What's about number at boundary? So for x equal to 0, denominator becomes 0, which makes terms undefined. So x must not be solution for this inequation. And for 1 by 2, numerator becomes 0. But we want this term should be negative. So x is equal to 1 by 2 is not acceptable according to this inequation. So 1 by 2 would be not the solution of this inequation. So for 1 by 2 not be the solution of this equation, we will show here empty circle. And also we want negative term. We find here the f4x greater than 1 by 2, we have negative term. So we will draw a line here, and this line will approach to minus infinity. And also we cannot take x equal to 0. For x equal to 0, we will have here empty circle. And also we want negative term, and for x less than 0 we have negative term. So we will have here line which will approach to minus infinity, right? So in form of a bracket, answer will be x belongs to, here we have minus infinity to 0, we will write round bracket minus infinity comma 0, because 0 is not included in value of x. Also we have x from 1 by 2 to plus infinity, so we will take here union. 1 by 2 is not included in value of x, we will draw here one round bracket, here 1 by 2 comma infinity. So this is the final answer. Okay.